Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So again, going over my daily plan and exactly how I plan on playing into the SPY. Again, overall sitting on anticipation of a possible Fed pivot from, again, Nick Timiraos mentioning that possible Fed pivot. We did get our decrease in rates. However, Powell mentioning that unemployment isn't exactly as high as we did expect, and now sitting on anticipation as we are leading into Thursday's initial jobless claims. Where exactly may we be headed next? Are we going to jump above our 20-day moving average and start to respect it, and our 20-day does possibly start to curl up here, or will we possibly get that continuation as we are curling here below our 50 for that possible bearish momentum? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's jump into this one. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY. Before I jump into the daily chart, I wanted to recap on the weekly chart so you guys can see exactly what kind of momentum we are anticipating here and why we're anticipating this. As you guys can see, we have our 20 weekly moving average holding below our 50 weekly moving average. Again, our yellow line holding below our red line here. And as you guys can see, we failed to hold our 20. We dropped below our 20 on our weekly, and now looking to see if we will continue on with this rejection to the downside, possibly reject our 20 here and continue on lower. Again, that is our anticipation overall on our weekly chart. Just keeping that in mind. Again, we are not respecting our 20. We do not have our 20 crossed in above our 50 weekly moving average. That would be different if we were sitting on this indecisive candle, sitting above our 20, looking to see if we would respect it. But at this point in time, again, we are looking to see if we will continue on with this rejection as we did get, again, our prior week. So again, keeping that in mind that we could be following with this momentum that we have been getting on our weekly chart. Now back to the daily chart based on that momentum, as you guys can see, again, overall sitting on this anticipation of that possible Fed pivot. And again, Thursday's initial jobless claims very key because, again, Powell mentioning that unemployment isn't exactly as high as we needed it to be. So again, jobless claims on Thursday will be very key. Again, every jobs report from here on out will be a lot more important than it was before we got our possible Fed pivot. So again, keeping that in mind, and then also keeping in mind that we are sitting overall on anticipation of that possible Fed pivot. We did get our decrease in rates. However, again, not exactly as high of unemployment as we did need that Powell was expecting. So again, we did get our decrease in anticipation. Now looking to see if we will continue on with that decrease in anticipation with our 20-day almost crossing just below our 50. We have to keep this on watch to see if we will get confirmation on that continuation on lower. We're looking for that possible engulfing candle. Even if we do continue on with the bounce going into tomorrow, then we would be still looking for that possible engulfing candle following into the next day, as our 20-day would possibly be crossing below our 50 at that point in time. And we would be looking to see if we would get that respect to the downside, which would be a very nice play in my opinion. And as you guys can see, overall on our pressure, we do have that continuation on that decrease in sell pressure. So that's why we are looking for, again, confirmation with that engulfing candle. So again, if we get confirmation on the engulfing candle, if we're looking for that continuation with pressure, we're looking for a solid red bar to come in, so that way we get that continuation on that increase in sell pressure. However, if we do continue on with this decrease in sell pressure, we do get our 12 EMA to cross back above our 26, then that would give us that signal for that possible shift in momentum, and we would be looking to see if we would respect our 20 from there. Look to see if we can jump above our 20, to see if we can respect it, possibly even cross below our 50, and avoiding that possible false break to the downside without looking for that, again, confirmation. Looking for that confirmation here is very key to make sure that we do continue on lower. Again, our full body of our candle covering our prior day's body to the downside, and looking to see if we would get that confirmation. However, again, if we are looking for that continuation on the higher, if we're going to get that decrease in sell pressure here for our 12 to cross back above our 26, we are going to be looking to see if we can respect our 20 to the upside, and then overall getting that bullish candle set up on the upper end of our channel to make sure we do not continue on with the rejection like we did prior. Again, making sure that we did avoid this rejection is exactly what we have been focused on. We did avoid this rejection. Again, as you guys can see, we broke above our channel here, but we did not get our bullish candle structure, and that bullish candle structure would look something like a break above here and a pullback with that confirmation on an engulfing candle to the upside, just like we would be looking to see if we would confirm on respecting our 20-day with an engulfing candle to the downside here. So again, looking for confirmation, very key. Looking for that confirmation to the upside or that confirmation to the downside is exactly what we're looking for from here. And looking at our Bollinger Bands again, if we were pointing up on our second deviation here, then we would be looking to see if we would get that possible bottom here, but we are still not pointing up here on our second deviation, looking to see if our engulfing candle will come down, possibly touch that second deviation to show that we are decompressing to the downside for that continuation on lower. And again, intraday, you would be looking for those possible spikes to the upside, and then we'd be looking for continuations on those bearish candle setups to the downside. So that's exactly what we'd be looking for if we did get that confirmation to the downside, looking to see if we would drop into our second deviation to show that we are, again, decompressing to the downside. Now, lastly, the largest indicator that we have been watching, again, is the DXY. We have been looking to see if we would continue on with pressure on this bounce, again, with our 12 EMA crossing over our 26, again, showing us that bullish momentum, giving us weakness on the SPY, again, giving us that strong indication that the market very much is on a pullback because we got this strength. Now we are sitting on that white shaded line here to see if we will continue on with a decrease in buy pressure here on the dollar, to see if we will continue to sell off, if we will continue on with that momentum below our 20 here, to see if we would continue on lower is exactly what we're looking for. However, if we continue on with this bounce, if we continue on with our EMA lines again crossing up here, then we could possibly jump above our 20 and look to see if we would respect it, which would give us weakness on the SPY. And so again, just keeping that in mind, again, the dollar very key here to see if we will continue on with strength on our MACD. And now lastly, looking at our VPVR, again, our volume profile showing us the most amount of volume that was traded within our daily time frame, showing us exactly where we would be targeting if we did continue on lower here for that possible bounce would be here at 365. Again, as you guys can see, our strongest point that we have here on our VPVR showing us that we clearly would be looking for that possible bounce here at 365. We had a smaller peak here, as you guys can see here at 374. We bounced exactly off of it. We also mentioned our 377 level from our hourly chart. We did have a bounce off of that as well. So again, just keeping that in mind, our next level, if we did get that confirmation on the engulfing candle to the downside, would be here at 367. And if we were looking to see if we can continue on higher, if we were looking for that possible momentum to the upside, our next rejection point would be here at 424. Again, this is a very strong point where we also did get a rejection on the upper interval channel. That would be that clear breakout to see if we would continue on higher. That would be the long play. Again, that is the play. That's exactly what we're looking for here, guys. And again, just keeping in mind that we are looking for confirmation with our 20-day, just looking to see if we would cross below our 50. Will we get confirmation to the downside, or will we make sure that we are careful playing to the downside, making sure that we got confirmation and our 20 days curls back over our 50, and then we're ready for that bullish momentum if that happens to come. So again, looking for confirmation here, very, very key, guys. And again, with initial jobless claims on Thursday, keep an eye on out for that because it's 1 hour before market open. That very much will shift what you're looking for intraday, possibly out the gate. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for very volatile breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instabills room, 2.5 hours before market open every single day. Although our alert service is paused till January 3rd for the holidays, go to instabills.com in the description below. And only for $15 a month, guys, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you Instabills, I appreciate you guys supporting every single day. We will continue to go at it. Again, staying patient here, looking for that confirmation. Very key as we are leading into initial jobless claims on Thursday. We will see exactly what happens. Looking forward to the new year truly is exactly what most investors are focused on at this point. We'll see exactly what happens. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in the next video.